So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San Siro.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Takes on his marker. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Valverde. He is just... Valverde! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Messi, spread out to the left. He slings, he's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Messi clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
De Ligt. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha, in with the challenge. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Messi. Neymar. Smoothly does it. It's Neymar! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's certainly onside here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar driving forwards. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Plenty to aim. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. He gets big! And he's missed it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mount. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mount. Good ball, good take. He's through, real chance! And it's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Ha segnato al 39esimo minuto numero 10.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Mount. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Neymar. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he's had it nicked away. Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. Fernandes. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Camavinga. Fernandes. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Messi. Mount. And it's half-time here.
Barcelona are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are back on the way. And it's Mount. So what can they make of this? Barcelona have reclaimed it. Fernandez. Fernandez. That's an imaginative pass. And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi! Diogo Dalot. And it's Mount. Matheus Cunha, played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Matheus Cunha. No, he's not getting past him there. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. Valverde and Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Cleared away. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's having a go! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Valverde! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Casemiro. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe is onto this. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's being urged to shoot. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 19. Numero 9.
And it's Camavinga.
Oh, really well played.
Il numero 14. Il numero 22.
Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Steaming on goalwards. And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Mazraoui gets it away. And the shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now he's off and running. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is lovely. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kane picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Matías Cunha. And he's running through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Opts for safety. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. We have already started here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be...
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Camavinga. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. Timber getting this one clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Fernandes. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. That's the throw. Fernandes. That's tidy. Backward it goes. Spread out to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trossard. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. Messi lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saka. Ball is over the line. Eze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Neymar. That's Eze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba clears it away. Tries to get it clear. That is lovely. Has a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Barcelona are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rice. Eze. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. He's on it. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Trossard. Valverde. Subimendi. Now it's Mbappe. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Trossard. And it's Rice. Pinches it off him. We are into overtime. Gabriel. Now Trossard. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Timber. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine interception. Trossard. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, and he shoots! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that really is so impressive.
Ha segnato al 52esimo minuto, numero 8, Messi!
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Fernandes. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And he whips it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Out to the right. Saka receives it in a wide position.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Eze, Rice. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Timber. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. And Fernandes. And here's Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Corner number 3 coming up. Timber is there to clear. And it's Neymar. There's the shot! And somehow he kept it out. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Rice. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. And it's Timber. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Chips it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Trossard. Really fierce, close defending. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Fernandes. Saka. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Messi. This looks promising. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! No, not quite. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Numero 12, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 49, il numero 4, il numero 23.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Zubimendi. Merino. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Trossard. And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice in acres of space out wide. Foot in. Merino! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Barcelona have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too. And that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
The action has already started. Oh, sweet feet. Elects to he gets big. Just off target.
Valverde certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gets a good foot in there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Nemecha is onto this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good-looking delivery. Anton tries to clear. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Nemecha getting this one clear. And that is out of play. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fellow, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the...
And he's decided to go for it. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Oh, that's... And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was very necessary. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Can he get away here? He can get that clear. Throw in. Van Dijk. And here's Messi. That's tidy. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Now it's Girassi. Adeyemi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Girassi. Messi. Neymar. Now it's Fernandes. Shot could be on. He's found some... And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
No way through, so back it comes. Ryerson. Nemecha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Messi. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandes. And he shoots! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reached the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, just skips, goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's made its way to him. Great chance! Oh, that's another chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's good play. Played into the middle. Anton with the clearance. Girassi engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Fernandez. Showing good feet. Chance for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Mbappe. Gross. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Fernandez. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. That's very neat. Chance, surely! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Mbappe. Valverde gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat. Girassi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now that's well seen too. Neymar, and the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a throw. Five minutes left on the clock.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Gross. Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that has put paid to that. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kubel. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, this is a truly majestic occasion. 2 of the best teams in Brazil going head-to-head with local pride on the line. You'd better believe that this will be something special. It is Corinthians versus Sao Paulo, and it's about to kick off. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Once again, Sao Paulo, a city of divided allegiances, a concept in no way alien to the man in our expert seat, Jim.
Well, Peter, I would say that this is without doubt one of the more notable rivalries you will see in the Latin American continent, mainly thanks to the way Brazilian football is structured. Sao Paulo, the most popular supported club in Brazil, and then you have Corinthians, the club seen as championing the local cause. How appropriate is it then that this is called the Majestic Derby?
And already we're underway here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Lucas Moura. Distributed tidily. Has a look and plays it forward. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, dribbling is the obvious strength of this guy, Lucas Moura. He's very quick, has a low centre of gravity.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Memphis Depay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Defending of the and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This might spell danger.
Corinthians would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defence. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Marcos Antonio. Forward it goes. Lucas Moura!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was very necessary. Oh, super chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Antonio. And it's Lucas Moura. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lucas Moura.
This is the time you need that pace.
Back towards the middle. Smoothly does it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marcos Antonio. Now it's Memphis Depay. Knocks it into space. He's found a way past. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Memphis Depay. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Depay. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Looking for options for movement. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corinthians looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's free, he has got space.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great ball and he's in here. Now can he... And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away.
Foram indicados 2
And that is
minutos
out
de
of play.
acréscimo.
And they win it back again. A nicely aimed pass. Memphis Depay. Good, strong midfield running here. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot! He's gone for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Corinthians in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. And that has put paid to that. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's very neat. Here comes another cross. Oh, important interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Lucas Moura pinches it off him. And here's Depay. And that's a great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that
one. A case now of complete control. Nicely spread. Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And this is Depay. He's picked his way through. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has 2. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And a chance! Cleared away. Antonio. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 62.005 espectadores.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Corinthians are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? He scored! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Sao Paulo making consecutive changes here.
Substituição em andamento.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he was quick to react. And it's Memphis Depay.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's tidy. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. He has found a way through. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. And he skips past his man. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So there's going to be another change here. Cagliari getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Showing good feet. Memphis Depay driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! They've done it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
Time for a change in personnel.
Camisa
Sao Paulo
70.
playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Camisa 9.
It's made its way to him.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Shot
dele.
a goal!
Camisa 27.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camisa 11.
Lucas Moura.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And a shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's on it. Can he get away? Cleared without complication. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A real chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's nice. Lucas Moura. Driving through the middle. Shot could be on. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that'll be a goal kick. And he's managed to get free. Can he find the finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that will be the final act. Corinthians pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Corinthians really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beck.